Tonight, we're talking about managers from hell, surviving bad leadership. You know those bosses who micromanage everything, play favorites, or make work feel like survival mode? Yeah, this one's for you. And tonight, I've got a very special guest joining us, Devon, a manager who's here to expose the truth about what really happens behind the scenes in management. Well, okay. Hey, family. Welcome back to another episode of Real Talk at Work. I'm your host, Emily. And tonight, oh boy, we're going deep into a topic that hits way too close to home for a lot of people. Mr. Devon, go ahead.
Thanks, Emily. Glad to be here. I've been on both sides of it. The employee struggling under bad leadership and the manager trying to fix a broken system. So we're about to get real.
Okay, Devon, let's start here. What inspired you to talk openly about this?
Well, Emily, honestly, I got tired of seeing good people burn out and lose faith because of bad leadership. And I got tired of pretending that favoritism and office politics don't exist because they do.
Oof, I felt that. How many of you in the chat have ever had a boss that made you question your sanity? Drop a fire if that's you.
I bet that chat's lighting up right now.
Oh, it's on fire. Okay, Devon, you've been in management for years. What's one of the worst things you've seen from leadership?
Where do I start? I've seen managers promote their friends, not the ones who earned it. I've seen people get written up because someone didn't like them personally.
Wow, just wow.
And I've seen managers who create fear on purpose. They think being intimidating equals respect, but all it does is make everyone anxious and miserable. And Emily, I have seen so many people in management using their positions to have employees do favors for them so they can return them favors. It's horrible.
That's the truth right there. I've been in that kind of environment, walking on eggshells every day.
Exactly. And here's what people don't realize. A bad manager doesn't just affect one person. It ripples. Productivity drops. Morale crashes. People start calling in sick, not because they're lazy, but because they're mentally exhausted.
That hits home for a lot of people right now. In the chat, drop a heart if you've ever had to take a mental health day because of your boss. You're not alone, and you're not weak for feeling that way. All right, Devon, let's talk about favoritism, because that's one of the biggest complaints I hear from employees.
Oh, yeah, it's real. And it destroys trust faster than anything else.
So what does favoritism look like from the inside as a manager?
Well, Emily, sometimes it's subtle, like giving certain people better projects, more flexible schedules, or even just more praise. Other times, it's blatant, like promoting someone who's underperforming just because they're part of the inner circle.
That's so discouraging, especially when you're working your heart out and getting overlooked.
Exactly. And it's not just bad for employees, it's bad for business. You lose great people because they stop feeling valued.
Chat saying, "This is my boss right now." Yeah, I totally understand, guys. A lot of people are living this daily.
I always say if you have to play favorites to motivate your team, you're not leading, you're babysitting.
Oh, shucks, that's quotable.
Feel free to use it.
Watch out now, I will. Let's talk promotions. You've said something before off camera that stuck with me. You said, and I quote, "Hard work doesn't always get noticed, but politics always gets rewarded."
Unfortunately, yeah. I've seen employees who quietly keep the place running get passed over because they don't kiss up enough. Meanwhile, the loud ones who network in the right circles move up.
That's so frustrating.
And demotions, those can be just as political. Sometimes it's not performance, it's power moves. You know that old saying, Emily, it's not what you know, but who you know.
Literally. I mean, wow. So for someone who's stuck in that environment, what can they do?
To all the listeners out there, please listen keenly. Focus on your growth. Keep records of your achievements. Build your personal brand inside and outside the company.
Yes, I love that. You might not control the system, but you can control your narrative. Okay, let's flip it. Devon, you've managed people too. What's the right way to lead?
Management makes it look harder than it is. It's transparency, communication, consistency. If you say you're fair, be fair. If you say your door's open, keep it open.
Absolutely. Simple but powerful.
And you have to listen. I learned that the hard way. Early in my career, I thought leading meant talking the most. But leadership is about hearing your team, even when it's uncomfortable. Emily, you'd be surprised how much we can learn from our employees.
That's growth right there. We learn every day, regardless of status. Put no one down.
And one more thing, admit when you're wrong. Bad managers double down. Good leaders apologize and improve.
Say that again. Bad managers double down. That's facts.
It's true. Ego ruins more careers than mistakes ever will.
Let's see what the chat's saying right now. Oh, wow. I quit my dream job because of a toxic manager. You're not alone, friend.
Yeah, that's happening everywhere. But here's the thing, leaving a toxic job doesn't make you a quitter. It means you value your peace. My personal experience, I was in a toxic environment. I quit my manager job paying me $223,210 a year. I focus on my real estate business that I already had. Now I have 10x in my business. I'm not saying for you guys to go quit your jobs, but always have a plan B. Jobs can replace you at any time, or God forbid, you get sick and can't work. Don't get me started on that. That's a whole other topic for a podcast series.
I'm sorry, y'all. I laugh, but it's true. It's a long topic.
Put yourself first.
Exactly. You didn't fail. You chose yourself. We should always have a plan B. Devon, what advice would you give to people right now who are dealing with bad leadership but can't just leave?
Good question. First, protect your mindset. Don't internalize their behavior. Their lack of leadership isn't your lack of worth. Second, document everything. Third, build your exit plan quietly.
Yes. Be strategic, not reactive. That's real wisdom. Stop telling people at the job your business. Most of them does not care.
Absolutely.
All right, before we close, Devon, one final message for everyone listening tonight.
If you're dealing with a bad boss, remember, their behavior says more about them than it ever will about you. Don't let their insecurities make you doubt your capability. Keep showing up, keep learning, and when it's your turn to lead, do it better.
That's beautiful. Everyone listening, you deserve to work in peace, grow in confidence, and be treated with respect.
Absolutely. And don't let bad leadership dim your light.
Thank you so much, Devon, for being so open tonight. And thank you to everyone in the chat for your stories, your honesty, and your hearts. Next week, we're back with another real conversation. But for now, remember, family, protect your peace, value your voice, and never settle for less. And always know this. Here at Sure Film TV, we love and value you all very, very much.
Thank you so much, Emily, for having me on tonight.
You're most welcome, Mr. Devon. Guys, please support the channel by subscribing and hitting that bell to be notified of uploads. Good night, everyone. Stay grounded, stay kind, and we'll see you next time on the Real Talk podcast on Sure Film TV.